What's up, my folks? I hope everyone has had a great New Year's and is getting along good. A few days late. I dropped my phone and cracked it. I don't even know if this video is going to come in. But anyway, I wanted to tell everybody Happy New Year's and all. I've been hunting all week. What's up, guys? Y'all finished eating? The boys came down. We spent a lot of time in the woods and all that. And so getting everything back together from that, and thought I'd show y'all the puppies. I had a lot of questions about puppies, the deal with it and all that, so I'll go ahead and cover that first. First and foremost, I pick what I want first, and then if we got anything left, I'll sell them. But it's a first come first served basis. I take deposits, put it on the list. I think I got 4 or 5 deposits now on dogs, on breedings, but it's all up to nature, Mother Nature. We can only do what they can, what it happens. Like Rita, she missed hers, that didn't happen, which I wasn't real optimistic about that one anyway. One day up there, but and my black bitch, I don't know how she missed, but I missed with her too, so that's 2 that didn't make it, and the little black bitch is getting bred, so the Wiggles bitch is getting bred, so hopefully those will take. But it's all on what it is. It's just a first come first served basis. And as far as the price, it's I know all guys know that everything is going up, so it's no different with me. Dog feed, shots, all that stuff has gotten more expensive. Smelly little foot hook. So I gotta go up too, so I'm gonna go up 25%. Everything, other stuff has went up as high as 40% on these dogs, but my price was $700, so now it'll be $875. I'll do a $375 deposit, and then the remainder at pickup by 8 weeks, and I guarantee you have a fat, healthy, happy, good, wild little puppy. But like with these here, they're already, I think they're spoken for. I'm selling 2 females. And I'm keeping the 2 males ourselves, so that's what we're going to do with them. The 2 black ones are the males. But anyway, that's how we do the pups. So for y'all who's asking, that was how we do it. What's the matter, wild man? What's the matter, Toro? I'm going to name him Toro. Wide open little guy. They're just now learning how to eat gruel. But I like this little female too. I don't know. Might keep her. She's a pretty spunky little thing. But I like them all. But certain ones grow to you when they come to you. But that's how it is. But I know I need the males. Stuff happens to males. When you hunt them, they get hurt. They get crippled. They get killed. They get in accidents. You know how it goes. But I got plenty of females right now on the yard. I don't need no more females. But what's the matter? Not out of these anyway. These ought to be pretty good too. I like the way they're put together. As far as the breeding, I like the dogs, so I'm hoping they'll be pretty good. What's the matter, Toro? Come here. Get out of that. Come here. Oh, get out of that. Wow, man. But what's the matter? But anyway, that's how I do the pups. Okay, and I'm gonna cover something today that we ain't talked about in a while. I have covered this subject several times, but I always get these emails on it, and I've been getting a lot of them. And I got one that kind of dude said about the chaining the dogs, that he didn't have to chain his dog and blah blah blah. Look, man, it's funny you say that, because that's what everyone around here thinks. You got a bunch of disrespectful people that don't keep their dogs put up. My neighbor was one of them. He still is one of them, but didn't learn him none. You got to keep these dogs contained. You can't trust them. If you can let them walk off leash, if you got him trained good and you got a lot of space in between you and anyone else, and you're going to be right there with them and all that. But as far as like letting your door open and letting the dog go out whenever he wants to and he's okay, that's bull crap. That's what these people do. And my neighbor down the road, like I said, the boys was here this week. This is a total reason why I keep my dogs contained on chains and all. Yeah, I heard that Texas is doing the tethering thing. That's a bunch of crap too. But I just, whatever, man. They don't get it. That what you're going to do is have a lot of people with dogs running around in accidents. Just, my neighbor had 3 pit bulls this weekend. Antoine was up working bullet for me. Now he's got 2. You see what I'm saying? That's what kind of shit that happens. That was just a whole nother story in its own. I'll let Twan say that for another day with him. But, yeah, I mean, I hate it. I mean, but thank God it was me and it was my dog and not somebody else or a kid. You know what I mean? It could have been real bad. That's because they don't think they have to contain their dogs. They live in the country. They feel like they can let their dogs run loose. That's not the way you do a dog like this. And I don't want anybody that gets my dogs to be like that with them. I'm not saying when you got your fenced yard, you can't let them run around, or you're in a park and there ain't nobody around and you got him under control. But even if someone comes in a public place, it's going to be an accident. I'm telling you, it's going to be a fucking accident. These dogs, these dogs are going to go after shit. Anything with fur. I mean, even I don't care how good he is, your buddy and all. You let them run around, they pack up. I mean, and they it's always something. But, you got to keep them contained, and that's why we keep them on the chain. They're not stuck on the chain all the time. We use our dog. My dogs are working dogs. I got, I'm one of the lucky guys that still has a few friends that'll hunt, and they don't mind coming in. They actually like using they want to use my dogs. You know what I mean? So it all works out, but they got to be used for something. I mean, if you're just going to have them as a pet, you're going to have a damn hands full. They don't make good pets unless you're real active with them. Doing shit with them. And then I don't care how good you got them trained. Like Khaleesi, she's as trained as any dog as I've ever had. And she's very obedient. I still can't trust her. Let her dog run down the road and see what happens. Or, you still can't trust her. Or a damn cow get out and run a calf or something. They'll kill it. That's why I keep them contained, because I got respect for my neighbors and respect for the animals, because all you're doing is hurting them when you do that shit. And trust me, you're gonna have an accident if you're just letting them run around. Trust me. It's funny that comment came in like, you're so superior, you got your dog completely trained. No, you don't. You think you do, but you don't. Or your dog's just a rank cur. I'm just telling you. He or cold. I mean, if a hot dog is, you don't have him trained. Even when you're walking him on a leash, there's always problems because everybody else lets their dog go run loose. You're going to have, if you got these type of dogs, 9 times out of 10, several times in his life, he's going to get in a scrap with some idiot's dog that ain't on the chain. You don't know how many, I don't know how you're going to say. That they're lucky that was, the people up there are lucky it was me. Somebody else might have been lawsuit talking and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? But, I mean, I took the dog back to him, and he was already passed. But, that's just the kind of shit that happens when you let your dog run loose. That's why we contain them. And it's part of being a responsible game dog owner is keep them contained. And then a lot of times a kennel, unless you got a super good kennel, they'll get out of that too. They'll get out of that. Like them little chain link kennels that y'all see, them are really puppies and real calm dogs. I can't put a lot of dogs in them kennels. You put Cherry Bomb in that bitch, she's going to come through like a bowling ball out of chain link. So will Bullet. All them some bitches will. Unless you're right there with them, watching them. They'll come right through it. Rusty, he's coming out of one. He's hard to keep in a pen. You got to lock him down. These dogs are escape artists, and they going to get in trouble. Something's in trouble. Hopefully it's just an animal. I mean, I hate to say that, but you got all this shit going on. I just seen something about a guy got mauled or killed, or a woman got killed over a baby in a pit bull. I mean, I guarantee it was some dumbass letting his dog's got to lose or something. Then they got this. Then I seen the one about the family lady gets killed with a family pet. You shouldn't. These dogs are not for everybody. Like I say, they're not for everybody, especially when you get them as young, like puppies, and you're bringing them up with your kids. Yeah, if you know what you're doing, you can do it. But these dogs go through changes as they age, especially males. They go through changes. They start wanting to hunt, and little noises like babies crying and squealing, little 3-year-olds running around squealing and shit. It makes them go into that mode, and that's just the truth. You got to think about all that, because there's nothing worse than that now. Keep your dogs contained, and that's why we do it. And I think it's bullshit that bureaucrats get involved to appease special interest groups and make laws like that. But then, people are doing it themselves. They won't educate themselves. They won't go down and buy a good chain set up. They won't set it up. They won't go put the damn dog on it. That's too much. Just open the fucking door. You guys that got these dogs or want these dogs mainly, the guys that want the dogs. Most of my channel, I'd say 90% of my channel is serious dog men, pretty much now. There may be a few. I have a lot of people that view that aren't subscribers though, and understand this. These are not for everybody, and they're not toys. These ain't toys, man. They're dangerous when they get in that mode. I'm not saying that dog might be laying on the couch with you and listening to every word, but he goes off and he flip. Man, I'm telling you, old timers say, "Oh, he got to taste the blood." It ain't that. It's just what they're bred to do. They're hunting dogs. They're bred to hunt. Period. Anything with fur. And a lot of times they can't distinguish that when a small child running and stuff. Some of them are they're too stupid. They might be obedient, but they're too stupid. But anyway, or they've never been around a kid. It all is all different reasons, but it happens. Period. It's your fault if it happens. Keep them put away. Don't let your babies around them. Don't let them off fucking chain. Don't do none of that. Do right. Keep them like what they are. Anyway, folks, I hope y'all had a great new year. Now, I know most of you guys understand that, but I'm getting a lot of the why they on chains and blah, blah, blah. That's cruel shit again. It always goes around, cycles. But that's why. And that's just the blunt truth. But y'all take care and y'all keep on bulldogging.